invited me.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you went.
I didn't want to win, but he was very persistent, and he didn't accept no.
Well, we're happy to have you back.
Yeah, many people were there. It's a kind of I don't know. He has a school
Mm-hmm.
for disabled children.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every year in Ramadan, they organize something like that, a dinner once in Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I couldn't go because I was out of the city, and this year my friends say, "No way, you have to come." I couldn't say no.
Very
That's
good. Well,
why
that's
I
good. I'm
missed your
glad you
class.
went. I'm very glad you went. Let me welcome everybody else to the class. Vitali, how are you?
Hello, Adi. I'm fine. What are you?
I am very good, thank you. It's pouring rain. I'm a little bit chilly. It's cold, but it's refreshing. We needed it because right now in Canada, there's, I think, 60 forest fires in our region. So we're on fire over here, and we need the rain. So I will not be selfish, and I will say thank you for the rain. Victor, welcome back to the class.
Hi again.
Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Nice to see you as well.
Hello, Juan. Juan Luis, how are
Hello.
you?
Hi, fine. Hello, Abby. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
How's it? How are you feeling today, Juan? Where are you from?
Spain.
From Spain.
From Spain. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining me today. We're happy to have you. And Jose Luis, welcome back.
Thank you, teacher.
Jose,
Hey,
I can tell that I'm going to get confused in today's class. Jose Luis, Juan Luis, all beside each other. Trouble. This is trouble. Halcio, welcome back. I see that you've said that you're going to be right back. No problem. Good to have you again. And Francisco, welcome to the class. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining. I'm Mauri.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing very well. What's the weather like in Mexico?
The weather it's cold today, more or less.
Cold.
A little cold.
Chilly.
Because last night was raining.
Very
The
nice.
weather
Nice fresh
is,
day.
yeah, thank you.
And Ali, welcome. Obviously, we've already spoken. Anyone having a hot day where they live? We are in July. Does anyone have hot weather today?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I should go to Turkey. Who else said yes?
Kuwait.
Kuwait
Russia.
or Russia? Really?
Kazakhstan.
I can come to Russia and I can meet my family that I've never met. Actually, I did meet them. They came to Canada, but I've never visited them. I think they're not very happy with me.
From Belarus.
From Belarus, exactly.
I remember.
You've got a good memory. Impressive. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Do you guys mind if we use the Google Chat today? Would that be okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
Verbling is okay for me.
Yeah, it's just that it's been taken over. So until we can get that fixed, then maybe we could use the Google, just because it's a little bit less distracting for me. I only have I can multitask, but I only have so many different things I can do at once. And I prefer to give you guys my full attention. So let's go over to the group chat. Hello, if everyone can just write a message in there so I know that everyone's able to come over. And we're going to get started with our topic. Who in the class likes to garden? Geetali, do you like to work in the garden?
In the past, yes, I have a garden and I work it there, but now I live in apartment and don't have any any garden. I
Do you
don't
have a
work.
balcony? Do you have a oh no, you don't
Yeah,
have a balcony.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I have balcony. Yes, we have many plants, house plants. Yeah, house
uh-huh.
plants. Yes. Um, it's all.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Victor? Do you think that gardening can be considered like therapeutic for some people?
Like what? I didn't hear.
Therapeutic? Do you think gardening could be considered therapeutic?
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I think it's vice versa.
It stresses you out.
Yeah.
Come on with
No, I don't like it. I don't like. My
I
garden.
know.
I don't like work in the garden.
Every weekend you are your backyard, your garden.
Every week I mow the lawn, but I do it without pleasure.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us. Very
But
good.
that makes you healthy.
Not at all.
What about
No.
you, Juan Luis? Do you think that gardening could be therapeutic for somebody? Juan Luis? What about you, Jose Luis? Do you think that gardening could be therapeutic?
Yes, teacher. In fact, Nelson Mandela used gardening when was in jail in order to a therapy way to stay in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And I think so. I'm cut the grass in my house, and it's a good therapy for me. Yes.
Excellent. Very good. So you like it, being outside, the fresh air. What about when you take your hands and you put them in the dirt? Jose, what do you think? Do you think that's good for you when you take your bare hands and you put them in the earth and the dirt?
Well, I don't know. I didn't try that.
You've never put your hands in the dirt?
No.
Really?
In the sand? In the sand in Kuwait?
The sand, okay, it's very hard. I can't.
Yeah, that must be why. Okay, interesting. Let me ask Halcyo. Halcyo, are you back?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you think that when you take your bare hands and you put them into the earth that it could be good for you? Do you think it's good for you as a person?
Bare hands to like what? I use bare hands in the gardening.
Bare hands, no gloves.
Yes. I have no alternative in my house because I have a big field and every day burn a lot of weeds in my house. I need to get a fight with my weeds every day, and I use a lawnmower and my hands and a gun, a poison.
Interesting. Interesting answers to that question. Thank you, Halcyo. Francisco, I know you like to garden. Francisco, is this true?
Yes, because it's my job. It's my professional activity. Is in the organic farming.
Exactly. So how do you feel after you've spent the entire day outside working on the earth? How does that make you feel?
I need to change the work.
Why?
No.
I'm trying to promote gardening. It's not working out with you guys.
No, I like this profession. It's good for mental health.
Exactly. It is mentally good for you. It's good for you
Yes,
gardening.
yes,
Whether you guys like it or not, gardening is good for you, okay?
yes. I garden in all week, all week.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that with us. Really nicely done. And Amaury, what about you? If you could have a garden, I'm guessing you don't. Am I right?
Um, I have a garden in my house.
You do?
Yes, but I pay for a someone cleaning my garden. No more. It's very cheaper in Mexico. Yeah.
I was
How
thinking by the
much?
end of this class, I could leave people thinking, you know what, I want a garden. But I think I'm going to get rid of my garden now. I realize that I don't want it anymore. Ali, tell us what you've got growing in your garden. I know you've got some good things back there.
Yeah, I have a garden. I have some trees in my garden and some flowers.
Hmm. Some trees and some flowers. What kinds
Yeah,
of trees? What do you have growing on those trees?
plums,
Hmm.
maybe two plum trees in my garden and two apples and a cherry and apricot, something like that.
Very nice. That sounds beautiful. So I want to clarify something. In English, when we say gardening, we are not talking about cleaning up the yard. We're talking about a patch of earth that you use to grow flowers, fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices. That's what a gardening is in English. So if someone says to you, do you like gardening? You could say, you wouldn't say, no, I don't like to cut the grass, because that's not really gardening. Gardening is when you have your hands in the earth and you try to cultivate it to get fruits and vegetables out of it. Okay, is that clear?
And when you cut the grass, how do you say
Yard
this
work.
activity?
Yard work.
Yard work. Okay.
Yard work.
That's
Okay.
impossible in Kuwait.
Pardon?
That's impossible in Kuwait to have a garden.
Impossible?
Yeah, it's just oil here, pollution. That's can't happen.
That's why you should come back to Canada. Get yourself a
Yeah.
garden.
2 weeks.
Okay, so everybody understands the difference between gardening and yard work. We understand that they're very different things, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I have two kinds of yard work and gardening at the same time in my house. Like
Absolutely.
Gardening
Yeah.
is own.
Gardening is a type of yard work, but yard work is not gardening. Okay? Do you understand?
Right.
When I was a kid, I had to do the gardening, and I hated it, but now I like it. It's amazing how that happens, right? Good. We're gonna look at some.
It's relax.
It is. It's relaxing, isn't it? That's why I say it's therapeutic, because it makes people calm down, and it puts them in touch with the earth. This is Canadian mentality now. Watch out. You'll all be hippies by the time I'm done with you.
Did you put your bare hand in the ground?
Of course.
Yeah, me too. I just did it today.
High five to Ali.
I don't know, Webby.
Pardon?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, you put your hands in the sand, in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You don't like it.
yeah.
Too dirty. Women in Canada like to do dirty work. We're not afraid. We are not afraid. It's probably my Russian heritage.
Okay.
That makes you therapy, a kind of therapy.
Exactly. I totally agree with Ali. Okay, we're going to look at some pictures, we're going to describe them, and we're going to talk about what kind of garden it is. Let's start with Francisco. Describe the garden here. What kind of garden is this? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it?
It's a garden in the great city.
Mm-hmm.
They have beautiful flowers and some trees. I like the color in this garden. They have good healthy the trees and the flowers.
Absolutely, the trees and the flowers. What do you dislike about it?
9.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yes. It's,
very good.
It's beautiful.
Amauro, your turn. I would like you to describe this garden for me.
In my opinion, this garden is very beautiful because it is like a flower, a lot of drawn. It's okay.
You could say pruned. They've been pruned into flowers.
Pruned. Could you write it for me? That word?
Of course I can.
Thank you. I think this garden make the house or the park very beautiful because it's very interesting imagining.
Very good. Thank you, Amauri. Excellent explanation. Victor, can you think of...
Is it a bee?
Where?
On the floor.
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. There's a bee on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Very observant. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So pruning is the act of taking a pair of scissors or shears and cutting bushes. Victor, do you ever have to prune in your garden?
No, I haven't such a trees for pruning.
You don't have any trees that require pruning?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That's easy. Low maintenance gardening, we call it, right? Not a lot of work. Let's see. Let's have somebody describe this garden. This garden has something that the other gardens don't have. And maybe I could have Vitali. Could you describe it to me?
Yes, of course. I see on the picture some way and shrubs of flowers, same colors. It's ground on the ground. I see I see trees.
Mm-hmm. What's this called in the center? In the center of the picture, what is this?
It's a way, no? Way.
It's a pathway. A
pathway. Pathway. Pathway.
What's it made of?
Made of blocks.
Exactly. We would call it a stone pathway.
Stone. Yeah. A stone pathway. Yes. It's nice. It's nice garden.
Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you for sharing. Juan Luis, what would you change about this garden? What would you change about it?
Oh, I like more trees and I change the combination of colors. In my opinion, is no. I don't like this combination of colors of these plants, and but it's difficult, but because it's a beautiful garden.
Mm-hmm.
I can change anymore.
Okay, I think I would add water of some kind. I don't think I see water in the distance, but I think a garden should have a pond.
Yes, exactly.
Pond. Maybe a hammock. I love hammocks. Cool. Anybody else want to give an explanation on the garden? Jose Luis, would you like to describe this yard or garden for us?
Maybe it's a garden for rest with the family, and maybe cooking a barbecue. And there are couching in the center of this garden, and chairs too.
Yeah, lots of chairs.
Maybe I can lights in the inside this garden. Maybe, teacher. I don't know how to.
I see little solar lights. It looks like maybe solar powered lights.
Exactly, power lights. But maybe it can be with fire, right? You can use this kind of. How do you say this kind of?
We call them
teacher?
torches. Torches.
Churches. Yes. And a big tree in the. Maybe it's an. I don't know what kind of tree it is. It's a simple garden, right?
It's very simple, but it's quite beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, for rest and for share time with your friends or your family is a good place, right?
Exactly. I agree with you, Jose. In fact, if we put a roof on it, I think I could live there. That would be no problem.
What is that name, Abby, in English?
It's called a deck. A deck. The wood flooring part, you mean? Like outside wood flooring? We call it a deck.
Just in the garden, people sitting and enjoying time.
A garden party? I don't know.
No.
A patio, a deck.
Let me check dictionary.
Okay.
A bower or something.
I'm not sure. Can you write that for me in the chat box? Bower. Ali, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Maybe it's a British expression. I'm not sure.
Teacher.
Yes?
The walls around the garden is a kind of fence or not?
It's called lattice work. Lattice work.
Lattice work. Okay.
Okay, it's a type of fencing. Okay. Very good.
It's made of wood or?
It's made of wood, yes. It's made of wood. So there's plenty of gardens here. Now, sometimes in a garden, there's an outdoor house like this. What do we call that? Who knows what we call that outdoor house? Maybe you keep the gardening equipment in it.
Summer house? Something like
that. A cabin?
A cabin? No, a cabin is more like something you would live in, maybe for the weekend. This is called a garden shed. A garden shed. Okay? Good work, you guys. Awesome. That's our picture exercise. Now we're going to get into our reading activity. Guess who's gardening?
Your grandma?
Anita. No, Anita. My grandma. My grandma would laugh at you if she heard you say that. Me in the garden? No, we're going to talk about...
What about Freddy?
No, Freddy's lazy. We're going to talk about Anita working in the garden. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start from... Got 6 here, and we have a full class, so we'll have to divide it up. Let's start from the top, and we're going to go with... let's start with Vitali. And we'll go to the left. Vitali, read the first part for us.
Anita enjoys gardening. Her house has a front yard and a backyard. Every Wednesday, Anita takes care of the front yard and backyard. She takes turns cutting the lawn.
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 There you go. Victor, can you read the next highlighted part for us, please?
She cuts the front yard grass 1 week, then she cuts the backyard grass the next week. She uses a lawn mower to cut the lawn. After she has out the grass, she rakes the lawn and puts the grass into a plastic bag.
Thank you very much, Victor. Fantastic. And Juan Luis, could you finish that paragraph for us?
Yeah. Later, she will throw it away. She enjoys mowing the lawn. She likes her lawn to look nice and clean. She thinks mowing the lawn is also good exercise for her.
Beautiful. Excellent reading, you guys. Any questions on the paragraph?
Abby, what is the difference between backyard and outback?
Oh, that's a good question. You could say, let's go out back. Out back is a separate word. But a backyard is simply just referring to the outside property behind your house, the property behind your house, to the back of it. So you could say, let's go out back to the backyard. But the outback, oh, I think it has to do with Australia, no?
I saw an expression like let's cook outback.
Okay,
In the backyard.
Outback means to go out of the house into the back of the yard, okay?
Okay.
But the outback is an unpopulated area in Australia. Okay, so it's kind of confusing, but let's not get confused. Outback just means the back area.
Yes, it's a backyard.
Yeah, will be.
Backyard popular in Canada. Huh?
Yeah, I showed my backyard yesterday. I'll show you again at the end of the class. I'll take you around the garden. How about that? I'll show you the front yard and the backyard if you really want. Okay, next. Let's please continue, and we could get Jose Luis. Could you please read the highlighted part of the next paragraph for us?
The front yard has a lawn and some bushes. The bushes are green. They grow next to the driveway. They also grow in front of the house. Sometimes the bushes get too big and look a little messy.
Very good, very good. Can you please repeat for me, Jose Luis, the word lawn? Lawn?
Lawn?
Lawn.
Lawn.
Yeah, like it's almost pronounced L-O-N. Lawn.
Yes. Lawn.
Perfect. Much, much better. And Jose, I'll get you to read the next highlighted part for us.
When they are too big or look too messy, Anita cuts them with her shears. Anita's children often leave their toys on the driveway.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Jose. And Halcio, please finish that paragraph.
Anita pick up the children's toys and put them in the garage. The garage is sometimes messy too, so Anita has to tidy this as well. She puts everything on shelf or in a box in the garage.
Thank you. Garage.
Garage.
There you go. Much better. I'm teaching you Canadian English. Don't tell the British. They won't like it.
Garage.
Garage. Excellent. Nicely done. Okay, so let's talk about some of the vocabulary in here. What are shears? What are shears? Shears are like scissors. It's a tool that is used to cut shrubs, shrubbery, grass in the backyard or the front yard. Okay?
Like a big scissors.
Like a giant pair of scissors. Exactly.
Gardener use that.
The gardeners use it. Probably, Francisco, do you have a big pair of shears at your work? Francisco, a giant pair of scissors to cut things?
Yes, they have many.
And what
I
do you
have,
use them for?
I have electrical and with a petrol engine.
Pardon me? You,
I have electrical equipment and with engine petrol.
okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds like you have quite the equipment for your job.
Yes, unfortunately.
Very good. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Yes, scissors or shears are used to maybe cut branches or difficult things. Any other questions on the vocabulary for this paragraph?
What is a little messy?
A little messy is like disorderly. Like, say, for example, the shrubs outside, maybe there's branches that are growing and the shape of the tree isn't nice and round. Okay, so he goes around with his shears and to make it nice, just like Victor does, right? Because Victor loves to do it. It's his favorite thing. What else can be a little messy? Let's talk about that adjective. What else can be a little bit messy?
My bedroom is messy right now.
Are you gonna hire somebody to clean it?
No, I need to clean my bedroom.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that. We can clean our own bedrooms.
Yes,
Okay.
just my garden. I pay someone to clean or to make my garden because it's very cheap in Mexico, and I don't like it to do this.
Well, if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it.
Both.
Thanks, Amari. What about Juan Luis? What's something that can be messy? Something else that can be messy or disorganized?
A wardrobe or my desktop or student house.
A house.
Yeah, a flat of students.
A student's flat. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. They're too busy studying and working. They don't have time to clean. They have a messy flat. Very good. Anybody else? Elise says his table's messy. Jose says he hates messy. What else can be messy?
Children room.
A child's room.
Child room. Yeah, it's very messy.
Very good.
Could be thoughts messy.
Sorry, Victor, what was that?
Thoughts. Messy thoughts. Thoughts.
Messy.
Thoughts. I don't know.
Thoughts? Messy thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, can you elaborate? You're right, it could be, but tell me what made you think that?
For example, if you don't know what to do exactly, something happened and you don't know, you could say, I have messy thoughts.
Mixing.
Nicely done. Very good.
Your hair can be messy.
It is messy today, isn't it?
No, just example, Abby. You're looking great.
You know what? I just said in my last class before you got there, I said, I realize now that I'm teaching my hair is really messy. I'm sorry. It is messy today. Please forgive me.
No, it's looking very well. It's
Good
natural.
job. So lots of things can be messy. Lots of things can be messy. But we want to be tidy people, especially in the garden, right? Let's finish our reading. Francisco, are you ready to read for me? Can you please read the next highlighted part?
The backyard has allowed some trees and a flower garden. Every year in the spring, Anita plants some new flowers in her flower garden. She thinks they look beautiful. There are some red rose, pink carnation, white lilies, and purple violets.
Very good. Purple violets.
Purple violets.
Oh, I love flowers. I love flowers. I want to be in this garden. Amaury, could you finish it for us?
Of course. Anita always water them 2 or 3 times a week. One on Wednesday, she picks up any weeds that have grown in the flower garden. She really enjoys gardening, and her garden looks very beautiful. She is very proud of her garden.
Excellent. Nicely done. Good reading, everybody. Any questions on that last paragraph?
I have a question about the first paragraph, teacher.
Okay. So the first
Because-
one, let me go.
Because
Okay.
it said that she rakes the lawn and put the grass. Lawn and grass is different when it's cut, or is the same?
Yeah,
and
lawn is when the grass is in the ground, and it's like describing it like a carpet. It's
Okay.
the full piece of grass, like the whole yard, that area that's covered in grass. Then after it's cut, the thing that the stuff that you collect, that's just grass blades. So we call that grass. But lawn is like the carpeted grass area.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome.
Teacher, I have a question in the last paragraph.
Okay.
That word weeds. What does weeds mean?
Weeds.
I like weeds.
Of course
No
you
way.
do.
Which is Mariana.
Weeds are bad plants. Plants that are not purposeful, that choke or kill other useful plants. Yerba mala.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yerba mala.
Good. Any other questions?
You need spraying these weeds
Yeah. How do you get rid of them?
with a spraying machine with the herbicide.
Very good. You need to spray them, kill them, pull them out, whatever you need to do. I used to
Yes.
have to weed the garden once a week when I was a kid. With my bare hands, Halcyo, no gloves. Can you believe it?
I have my doubts.
Believe me, I'm telling the truth. All right, now it's Ali's turn. Ali, you are going to be Anita. Lucky you, Anita. So let's hear your best voice for her. And we'll have Juan Luis. You're going to be Susan. Go ahead and read the dialogue for us. Come on, ladies, let's hear it.
Hi, Susan. How are you today?
I'm fine, Anita. How are you?
I am fine too.
I see you are working in the garden.
That's right. It's Wednesday today.
I think you always work in the garden on Wednesday.
That's right. There are many things to do.
Which lawn will you mow this week?
This week I will mow the front lawn.
Did you mow the back lawn last week?
Yes, I did. I moved the back lawn last week.
Your flower garden looks very nice this year.
Thank you. I try to take good care of it.
What flower do you have in this year?
There are some red roses and some pink carnation.
They are beautiful. What are those others?
Those are white lilies and purple violets.
Everything looks great. You must be very proud of your garden.
I'm very proud of it. It's hard work, though.
Excellent. Nicely done, you guys. Ali, you sounded like a very manly woman.
Wow.
Nicely done. Any questions on the dialogue? Okay. Oh. Why do you
Could you
think
repeat the last word? Though.
though? Okay, it's all here. It's all in the mouth. Though.
Though. Though.
Though.
Though.
Though. Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Excellent job. Let's go down to our grammar activity now. We're going to fill in the blanks. Now that we've read the article, or the little story, I should say, we're going to fill in the blanks with the information that we can remember. So you're going to have to try to be creative. It might not be exactly the same as the story, but you guys can use whatever works to fill in the blank, okay? Sometimes it's verbs, etc., etc. Let's go ahead and start with our very first sentence. Oh, our very first sentence here. And we'll go back to Vitaly.
Anita Anita is gardening, yeah?
Okay, could be. It could be that she is gardening. What else could it be? How does she feel about gardening, Vitaly?
Maybe Anita.
Victor hates gardening. What about Anita? How does Anita feel?
Anita like gardening. Yeah.
She likes gardening. Or you could even say in English, she loves gardening.
She loves gardening, yes.
In English, we use the word love very freely, right? For things that we really like. Victor, the next sentence for us.
Her house has a front yard and a backyard.
Excellent. Nicely done. Juan Luis, the next one.
Every Wednesday, Anita take care of the front yard and backyard.
Very true. Okay, you said take care, but because our subject is she, how are we going to change?
Takes.
There you go. Thank you very much. Jose Luis.
She blank turn cutting the lawn. No, I don't remember what word.
Okay, it's takes again. She takes turns.
Okay.
Takes turns cutting on. What does it mean to take turns, Jose?
I'm not sure, teacher. Can you explain me, please?
Sure, I'd love to. If I said, you and me, we're going to take turns cooking dinner, that would mean tonight I cook, tomorrow?
I'm going to cook, right?
Exactly. Then the next day?
You again.
Me again.
It's your turn, right?
Exactly. So to take turns with somebody is to alternate, to go from you to me, back to you, back to me.
For example, you can take turns for wash the dishes, right? All the week.
There you go. Take turns washing the dishes.
Can you help me, Abby, with this activity?
Well, maybe tomorrow. Today it's your turn. Good. Can anyone else think of an example of something you can take turns doing?
Take turns cutting the lawn.
Take turns cutting the lawn. Very good, Elcio.
It's like cut one more time and more than one.
So today Anita cuts it. Tomorrow Freddie cuts it. Or next time Freddie cuts it. Then it'll be her turn again. Do you understand, Halcio?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Anybody else want to give me an example of taking turns? Okay. Me and my mother take turns irritating my father. Today it's my turn. My poor father. Okay, let's go to the next sentence, please. Thanks, Jose. It's Jose's turn next. Jose, do you want to fill in the blank for the next one?
The front grass on 1 week.
What goes in that blank?
Cut.
She cuts the front grass 1 week. Okay, very good. 1 week. Then, what's next, Halcyon?
Then she cut the backyard grass the next week.
Very good. Excellent. Yes. Then she cuts the backyard grass the next week. So, Halcyon, yeah, Vitaly, I was just going to say, what's another word for cut the grass? Can you tell us, Vitaly?
It's maybe mow the grass.
Nicely done. It is. It's mow the grass. That's another way to say it. Perfect. So you can cut the grass or you can mow the grass. Francisco.
What's the basic form? Law or cut?
It's both are correct.
Okay.
Okay, to mow the grass means to cut the grass. They are synonymous in this
high grass.
In this example, okay? Lovely. Good job. Francisco, the next one, please.
She used a lawnmower to clean the lawn.
She uses a lawnmower to
clean
or cut the lawn.
Cut, yes.
Very good. Amaury, the next one.
Let me think. After she... Oh my gosh, I have no idea, teacher.
Well, it's kind of tricky because you need a couple words in there. After she finishes to cut the grass.
I don't know. After she lawn cut the grass.
Finishes to cut the grass. What does she do with the grass?
She cuts the, I don't know.
It's the motion of going like this and putting it all into a big pile. All into one.
I didn't remember that word. So.
You don't remember? Rakes. Rakes the lawn. Very good. And then what does she do? And she puts it where? Oh, I did it for you. Puts. And she puts the grass into the plastic bag. Okay? Ali, the next one.
Later, she will take it away.
Later, she will take it away. Perfect.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Where is the birds? I hear birds.
Yeah.
The birds are keeping me company. I don't know why they're attracted to me, but more louder than the birds. Well, that was terrible English. Louder than the birds is some kind of talking. So if you've got noise in your background, besides me, of course, with my birds, please mute your microphone. So the next one is she hates or she loves mowing the lawn. She likes her lawn to look nice.
She likes mowing the lawn.
Very good.
She adores mowing the lawn.
She adores it. Nicely done, Victor. She likes her lawn to look nice and clean. She likes mowing the lawn. It's also Yeah, it's also good exercise for her. Good job, you guys. Fantastic work. So let's go ahead and ask some questions. Vitaly.
Yeah.
People often send flowers on special occasions. Tell me about the last time that you purchased flowers for an occasion.
I usually send flowers for birthday, Valentine's Day, Mother Days, and Romantic Day. No.
Whoa!
So.
Too much information, Vitali. Good, yeah, Valentine's.
I love sent some flowers.
Okay. Who
I
else
like
wants?
roses.
You like to buy flowers for all of these occasions, okay?
Yeah.
Different flowers are appropriate for different occasions. Who can tell me about a flower that you would buy? Oh, I'm just going to have to mute the microphones because there's a lot of noise. I have no idea where it's coming from, so please forgive me in advance. It's all out of love, of course. People sometimes buy flowers for, let's say, a romantic date. What flowers do you guys think are appropriate for a romantic date? Go ahead and comment freely. What kinds of flowers would you buy a lovely girl on a romantic date?
Valentine's Day? Ah, sorry.
What would you buy her, Amaro? What kind of flowers?
Roses for Valentine's Day, I think.
Okay, roses.
Roses for Mother's Day too. I don't know. A romantic date as well.
Does anybody in the class have a favorite flower?
Margarita.
Lilies.
Lilies you like? Okay. My favorite flowers are tulips and Gerber daisies.
Tulips.
Write it down.
How many cost the tulips in Canada? Teacher? In Mexico is very expensive. Buy tulips.
Tulips are cheap in Canada.
How many?
Are cheap. I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't received flowers in a while with tulips in them, so I don't know.
Why you know it?
No, not because it's cheap.
It's very cheap, yes.
Tulips are I don't know why, I just love them. I think they're quite cute. Let me ask one more question. Let's see here. If you had a backyard, would you let your children play basketball in it? Why or why not? If you had a backyard, would you let your children play basketball in it? Why or why not? Who would like to answer that one?
If there is not raining, maybe they can, right? Because it's no problem when it's not raining. But when it's raining, play basketball or football could generate mood, right? Or something like that. So only if if it's not raining, could be.
Good. Why do you think some parents would say no? You're not allowed to play basketball in the backyard. Why do you think?
Because there are some flowers and plants.
Exactly.
It's not a good place to play basketball or football, I think.
Because they work a lot, take care of the garden, right? So they don't want that anybody touch the garden. Maybe, no?
Yeah. Go away from my flowers, my trees.
Yeah, exactly. Get away from my flowers. And sometimes here in Canada, what happens is the deer come into the yard and they eat all the flowers out. And then mom wakes up in the morning, she's like, oh, my tulips. Good job. Okay, let's see if you guys remember some of the vocabulary. You have a bush that's really messy. What do you do to it? What tool do you use? You prune it.
Prune?
Yeah.
Who said prune? Francisco?
It's not me.
Francisco,
It's not me. Yeah.
good job. I'm impressed. And what tool do you use to prune it?
Sunshine.
No, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a more complex one.
Shears.
Big scissors. Oh,
Big
shears.
scissors, yes.
It's a shear. It's a shear.
Shears.
Mechanical shears.
Excellent. So you prune with shears. Excellent. What is Teacher Abby's hair like today? What do we call this style? Messy.
Messy hair.
Beautiful.
What about new ring?
So messy today.
What about what?
New ring. Your new ring.
New
Ring.
ring?
Finger. On the finger.
It's not new, I think.
What?
Ring.
Your ring.
Ring.
Yeah. Ring. It's new ring.
Oh, it's new, yeah.
You guys watch every detail. It's amazing. This is my new ring.
Nice.
It
Is
is
it
a new ring.
Owl?
Magic ring?
Night owl.
Night owl, yeah.
It's a ring from one of my best friends. If you guys are my friend on Facebook, you would see her in some of my pictures. She's the blonde one, and she took me with her husband to Whistler, and she bought me this ring in Whistler. It's quite large.
It's cheaper.
Sometimes it gets stuck in my hair.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I better let you guys go. That was a wonderful class. Is there any questions or comments about gardening? Any special requests? Anything you guys would like to know before we close?
No, thank you.
No?
I like.
Do you have?
You show your garden.
Oh,
to
that's
us.
right. Some people have already seen it, though. But if you really, seeing how we're talking about, whoops,
Use a Wi-Fi ring to.
it's raining, but here's the garden. There's no fruits or vegetables or flowers.
Only bushes.
It's wall of tires.
It's a beautiful place, teacher.
It's
Yeah.
very large.
Where is your
Very shiny.
Where's my what?
tulips?
And here you can see the side of the house is not, we need some shears and some serious pruning.
Messy.
It's quite messy. That's where the deer like to hang out, on that side of the fence. And at the end, can you see a bird at the very end? Can you see a bird?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's big. It's like a heron.
It's in a jail or something like that?
No. It's there. It's like it's for a species of bird that is endangered. It's called, and there's like a sanctuary here for them, and you're not allowed. People come and they take pictures, but you're not allowed to
Okay.
disturb them because there's not very many left. They're an endangered species of bird here in Canada.
How is the name, teacher?
Herring.
Perry.
So, yeah. Anyways, good job, you guys. Thanks for coming to class. It was lovely to see you.
Thank you,
And
teacher. Bye.
Wonderful
Bye,
weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Thank
Have a
you
nice
very much.
weekend. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.